Hello there everybody, it's Spy92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Demon Slayer. In the last episode, we managed to take down, now, correct me if I'm wrong on this, I tried to memorize their names, Yahaba and Sesshomaru. Well, they were beaten, and learned a little bit more about Sesshomaru. That's, sad a little bit. On a more important note, it looks like the Moya and Yushiro are going to have to find some better place to hide, so that way that, Muzan doesn't try to find them. We even learned a little bit about how Muzan's curse even works, which, that's a pretty brutal way to die. Like, damn. And we ended the episode on this dude who was at the final exam, or the final examination. He, I guess the best way I could describe him is that his color scheme is yellow, but he was begging some girl to marry him? Okay. Weird. He doesn't seem to have very much confidence in his own abilities, even though he still... Wait a minute, that brings up a question, though. He passed the final examination, though. Why does he have no confidence in his skills if he was able to pass alongside 3 other people? If he has no confidence in skills, how the hell was he even able to pass such a grueling examination where pretty much everybody else is just dead? It's... Unless there's that... I doubt, I mean, with the way the examination was presented, I don't think you could get past that through sheer luck. I mean, you'd have to have some considerable skill, especially with survival, in order to make it out of that. And I doubt he would have, been able to pass had he just basically just cheated throughout the whole thing, or just evaded danger the entire time. Because he looked like he was pretty banged up, if memory serves. So, this dude has to have some sort of skill. I mean, there was a reason why he was allowed to even go to the final examination in the first place, right? So he's got to have some sort of talent. I just... I'm kind of hoping that we get to learn a little bit more about him, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the episode. Hopefully this will actually mark that. At least I hope so. Or at least give me some sort of glimmer into, like, what this kid is hiding. So anyway, let's get started. I don't know how to properly summarize my feelings on this Zenitsu dude. Okay, so how do I summarize today? We figure out the yellow dude's name is Zenitsu. He's got a cute little sparrow that, apparently Tanjiro can understand. Zenitsu freaks out that the crow starts talking. And I start to have a mental breakdown trying to understand how this dude was able to pass the final selection exam with the way he acts. And we get into a house that seems to change because it is, as I thought, the entire house seems to be this particular demon's domain. And whenever he bongs the little Suzumi drum that seemed to be attached to his body, he's able to change the layout of the house and basically mold it to however the hell he wants it, specifically on the inside. I didn't see, like, it having any, like, physical changes on the outside, but it seems like he's able to easily change the layout of the inside of the house with just the beat of a drum, even the arrangement of it itself. And randomly, there's a dude with a boar head with 2 razor-looking blades that Tanjiro referred to as also Nichirin swords. But, okay. What the hell is this dude doing? What is this boar man doing in this house? Why does he have a boar head? And I am so utterly confused and lost. And I'm just gonna go hop into the next episode and I'll see. I'll see you guys then. Hello there, everybody, and now we are on episode 12 of Demon Slayer. So, where do I begin about last episode? We got to meet the yellow dude whose name is Zenitsu. He's a bit of a coward. which caused my brain to kind of malfunction how the hell he was even able to make it past the final selection. We also learned about his situation, why he was in the first place, involving a swindler and a huge amount of debt, so that's a thing apparently. He also got a sparrow, which it can't really talk except for Tanjiro, who's seemingly able to understand it. He freaked out at a crow being able to speak, and now we have a demon that can control the entire house just by bonging on his drums. Oh yeah, and some dude with a boar head. You know, if I was talking to somebody that has never seen any anime, they'd probably sign me up for a mental institution. I'm surprised nobody's done that yet. Anyway, let's go ahead and just throw ourselves in, shall we? I'm very confused and I need to see what the hell happened. Don't deny me the Taisho secret, you asshole! Fuck! Okay. So, part of my theory about Zenitsu was kind of clarified in this episode. He's a coward when he's awake, but whenever he falls unconscious or whenever he fucking sleeps, he becomes an automatic badass. And we got to see that there was 2 new breathing techniques that I've never heard of. The thunder breathing technique Zenitsu is using, and that weird boar dude using something, I think he said it was self-taught, beast breathing. I think that's what it was. Damn. Like, for real, those, well, I mean, aside from the fat one, the weird tongue demon was actually in God, I freaking love the demon designs in this show. But they were just one-shotted, and it was, well, actually, technically, the boars was actually a couple extra hits, but fuck it. Damn. Everything about that was just badass. And so, Zenitsu, again, is unaware of stuff whenever he's asleep, but, well, actually, I guess that applies to pretty much everybody, but he becomes an immediate badass whenever he's asleep. Good lord. That's a very situational ability, though. And we also learned that the 3 demons that were in that house weren't even working together. They were all just looking for that one human because he was referred to as a Marechi. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but it involves him having a rare blood type. And apparently this particular rare blood type is so good that it's probably the equivalent of devouring, like, 50 humans, I think they said. So that's why that one demon was so obsessed, because he used to be part of the 12 Kizuki, but I'm guessing because he could not meet a certain quota that Muzan put in place, he was immediately cast out. So that explains that demon's obsession with a Marechi, trying to gain a ridiculous amount of power in a relatively short amount of time so that he could reclaim his place among the 12 moons, or the 12 Kizuki. Okay. And we even learned how his Suzumi's work, which I'm kind of glad that I was able to kind of piece together how some of them worked, at least. Although I certainly didn't expect that. I had a theory about why that kid, who actually turned out to be the kidnapped brother, even had that drum to begin with. Like I said, my initial thought was that it was because of, like, he was forced to do that, but no, I couldn't have been more wrong. Huh. That demon just kind of lost it on his back, and then kid picked it up. Smart thinking on the kid. I mean, it's kind of kept him alive for this long because he can just easily just change the layout of the room, and damn. That kind of gives him an advantage, a severe advantage. Although, damn it, I always end up leaving shit on cliffhangers. Although, this hypes me up to kind of see what next week has in store for me. But anyway, I gleaned a little bit more information, and this is a very, very unique ability for this. I think they said his name is Kyogai. His ability to manipulate this house with just his drums is so. It's very powerful if used properly. Damn. I never would have thought an ability like that. That's actually pretty darn cool. But anyway, if you all like this, be sure to let me know. I can't wait to kind of see how Tanjiro. I just realized they might have had like 3 demon slayers trying to take this guy down. That might work, especially if he used to be part of the 12 Kizuki, so he's no pushover. Damn. Ooh, I can't wait to see what happens next week. But anyway, if y'all like this, be sure to let me know. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will definitely see all of you guys in the next video.